response to the statement made by Tan Sri Azam Baki yesterday, marking the 16th anniversary of Teoh Beng Hock's tragic death. Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, MACC Chief Commissioner Tan Sri Azam Baki publicly apologized to the Teoh family on behalf of the Commission and announced the government's plan to offer a goodwill contribution to the family. This is the first public apology extended by the MACC to the Teoh family in the past 16 years, reflecting the sincerity of the Madani government. This has also shown transitional justice is demonstrated when state institutions acknowledge and reflect upon the harm they have caused in the past. The Teoh family has consistently called for the case to be reinvestigated under Section 302 of the Penal Code for murder. However, the Attorney General's Chambers has cited insufficient evidence to initiate criminal prosecution, leaving the case unresolved to this day. The DAP fully understands the deep disappointment and sorrow this has caused to the Teoh family. The government's offer of a goodwill contribution is to support the welfare and educational needs of Teoh Beng Hock's child. The government is prepared to fully entrust the management of the funds to Madam So Tze Wei, Teoh's widow. In the interest of safeguarding the child's future, we sincerely hope the Teoh family will consider accepting the contribution. Importantly, this support comes with no conditions. The Teoh family remains entirely free to exercise their right to speak out, including continuing to pursue justice for Teoh Beng Hock through any form of public advocacy. Over the past 16 years, whether in opposition or in government, the DAP has never wavered its commitment to seeking the truth behind the Teoh Beng Hock's case based on legal principles. At any point in time, or should new critical evidence emerge, the DAP reaffirms its unwavering commitment to provide legal support to the Teoh family. As the investigation remains incomplete and the results have yet to meet the Teoh family's expectation, the DAP bows deeply to the Teoh family in respect and sorrow. This is my statement. I will open up for questions.
Do you think what the MACC did was the right thing to do?
I think this have been, the outstanding for too long. For the past 16 years, as I mentioned, this is the first time MACC make a public apology. Okay, I think that is the least that MACC must tender an apology, and Tan Sri Azam Baki did that yesterday.
Maybe some would say like the admission of guilt is like, the apology is like an admission of guilt. What do you think?
Well, I think that is, I'll leave it to MACC to answer that. But it's a responsibility which I think MACC has acknowledged, that the fact of the case is that Teoh Beng Hock died during MACC custody. That is a fact that MACC cannot escape and they cannot deny. And I think that that has been admitted by Tan Sri Azam Baki, and that's why the public apology was made by the Chief Commissioner on behalf of MACC. The public apology, as I said and re-emphasized, was long overdue. Of course, that does not mean that the case is closed. The investigation by the other authorities, such as police, should continue until the truth is prevailed.
Is the contribution by MACC, is it the government offering it or is it MACC themselves offering it?
Of course, MACC will seek the fund from government. It is government fund, of course.
Following the MACC policy, does any representative from the AP met with Teoh Beng Hock?
Not since yesterday, but we have met them regularly. Tiong Ching and Ng Se-han just met the family just a few days ago. Okay. Is there any other questions?
Is DAP actively doing anything for Teoh Beng Hock's plight? Because activists have previously questioned where are DAP leaders who previously campaigned on Beng Hock's name.
DAP has always been consistent in terms of providing legal support, all this while. And at any point of time, the lawyer representing the Teoh's family is always Ram Kapal Singh, who is the DAP leader, representing DAP Legal Bureau. That's why, as I said, DAP has never wavered our support. It's an unwavering support, and we will continue to provide the legal support as and when needed. The DAP Selangor will organize. 27th of July. Okay, any other more questions?
Will the cabinet also discuss offering its own contribution to the Beng Hock families directly from the government instead of channeling?
I think this is representing, of course, it is offered through MACC, but it is, of course, a government contribution.
So we can say that it's directly offered by the government?
Yes. Okay. Of course, we acknowledge that yesterday there was a press conference conducted by one of the Teoh's family, Teo Lilan. She had rejected the offer. As I want to stress that this offer of goodwill contribution is in no way to mean that we are closing the case. The case remains unresolved. It remains open. And it does not mean in any way, by accepting the contribution, that they are satisfied or agreed to settle the case. Not at all. Okay. The goodwill contribution is a form of aid and contribution by the government to the need of Teoh Beng Hock's son, who is 16 years old this year. So this is something which we hope that the Teoh family can consider, and sincerely we hope that they can consider. He's 15 years old. He's 15 years old, sorry.
Does that mean the DAP will push for criminal charges or disciplinary action in the future if there's some new evidence arise?
Of course, when any new evidence arises, definitely we will continue to pursue it. As I mentioned, that we have always provided the legal aid and legal help and legal assistance to the Teoh family. If any new evidence emerges, definitely we will continue to pursue that.
Also, what pressure does DAP feel, if any, about pursuing this case as it did when it was in opposition, now that it is part of the government?
As I said, it is not about pressure, it is about responsibility. Okay? We felt that, of course, we are responsible. Beng Hock was a DAP member. He was our comrade. He served the party, and he died while under investigation because of his duty to the party. So, of course, we felt responsible to the family.